broads in Atlanta. Just took the lean in the family. Credit cards and the scammers. Hitting the licks in the van. Legacies.
Hello, everybody. We'll give everybody just a minute here to get in. Still waiting on any guests that might be coming in as well. Tony will be here in just a second. But in the meantime, what we'll do is go ahead and give that plug to grassrootskc.com. Grassroots KC, the first and only choice that I go to for my needs when it comes. The best, greenest, cleanest, meanest product on the planet. And if you use code MAX, my name, plus the number 10, no spaces, save yourself 10% on each and every purchase, each and every time. The product is so good and so fire that it has a 110% money back guarantee. Who else is going to give you money back if they don't have a good product? Nobody. No catches. You don't like it, whatever reason, no questions asked, boom. Just don't try to take advantage of the shit. That's what I'm talking about. But grassrootskc.com in partnership with Prohibition Brand and label number 420, Grassroots KC is where it's at, folks. Try it out. Like I said, use code MAX10 and you can save yourself 10%. Not to mention there is no minimum requirement at all. So you can spend a little or you can spend a lot. Doesn't matter. You get what you get and you don't throw a fit. That's right. While we're waiting on folks to get in here, in the background, I will put in some basketball and go over some of the basketball news of the day. And the latest update, free agent center Brook Lopez has agreed to a 2-year, $18 million deal with the Los Angeles Clippers, sources tell ESPN. The Clippers and Lopez agents at Boston negotiate a new deal for the 2021 Bucks champion to exit Milwaukee and land in LA. So it looks like Lopez is going to the Clippers. Interesting. We also have free agent guard Karis LeVert, who's agreed to a 2-year, $29 million deal with the Pistons, sources tell ESPN. Mark Bertelstein. And the Pistons negotiated terms of a deal that brings backcourt depth and a Michigan return. So, nice. What else we got going on? Free agent center Clint Capella has agreed to a 3-year, $21.5 million deal with, here we go again, the Houston Rockets. Sources tell ESPN. Major front court addition and return to Houston for Capella. Nice. What do we got? Free agent center Luke Cornett from my Celtics has agreed to a 4-year, $41 million deal with the San Antonio Spurs, sources tell ESPN. Key front court addition for the Spurs, who negotiated a contract tonight with Cornett's agent Max Whiteking of Gersh Sports. What else have we got? It's not over yet, folks. Free agent center Kevon Looney has agreed to a 2-year, $16 million deal with the New Orleans Pelicans, sources tell ESPN. Life Sports Agency CEO Todd Remamasser and the Pelicans reached a deal tonight for the 3-time NBA champion who departs Golden State after 10 years. Wow. It's been there 10 years. I did not realize it's been that long. Time goes quick. This one, free agent guard D'Angelo Russell has agreed on a 2-year, $13 million deal with the Dallas Mavericks. Sources tell ESPN. Mavericks official and CAA co-heads of basketball Austin Brown / Aaron Mintz and Antonio Russell reached the new contract after free agency began. And I already told you about Kevon Looney. Free agent Bruce Brown Jr. has agreed to a one-year deal with the Denver Nuggets. So Bruce Brown's going back to Denver. Sources tell ESPN the 2023 NBA champion for the Nuggets returns to Denver. Ty Sullivan and Steve Human finalized the deal tonight with the Nuggets. So this is all within the last hour. So nice. We have free agent guard Kevin Porter Jr., not to be confused with Michael Porter Jr., who's agreed to a 2-year, $11 million deal to return to the Milwaukee Bucks and a player option in 26-27. Sources tell ESPN the Bucks prioritized bringing back Porter and finalized the deal tonight with his agent, Sam Permit of Rock Nation. So there's that one. This one I just heard about as well. Free agent guard Ty Jerome has agreed to a 3-year, $28 million deal with the Memphis Grizzlies with the player option in year 3. Sources tell ESPN Kieran Pilar and Mark Bartelstein of Priority Sports negotiated the new deal with the Grizzlies. So Ty Jerome no longer a Cavalier. All right. I already told you guys about the Nuggets trading Michael Porter Jr. and an unprotected 2032 first-round pick to the Brooklyn Nets for Cam Johnson. So an interesting move. D'Lo, we talked about D'Lo. Did we talk about Trey Jones? Free agent guard Trey Jones has agreed to a 3-year, $24 million deal to return to the Bulls. Sources tell ESPN. Kevin Bradbury of Lift Sports Management finalized the new deal with Bulls officials tonight. Yeah. Here's another one. Here's some Laker news for Lakers fans, aren't they? We got a free agent forward, Jake Laravia, and he has agreed to a 2-year, $12 million deal with the Lakers. Sources tell ESPN Laravia had a strong finish after joining the Kings last season. All right. Another forward for the Lakers. Nice. The Memphis Grizzlies and guards Cam Spencer have agreed to a 2-year, $4.5 million fully guaranteed contract. Sources tell ESPN. Mark Bartenstein and Ross Arroyo of Priority Sports. They finalized a deal with Memphis execs after Spencer had flashes of strong play as a two-way rookie. Nice. And I told you about Dorian Finney-Smith signing with the Rockets. Looks like a 4-year, $53 million deal. And look, the Rockets, these Texas teams are going to be tough. These Texas teams, and when I say these Texas teams, I mean the Mavericks, I mean the Spurs, and I mean the Rockets. All 3 of them I could see finishing in a playoff spot next season easily. Free agent center / forward Paul Reed, a.k.a. B-Ball Paul, has agreed to a 2-year, $11 million deal to return to the Detroit Pistons. Sources tell ESPN Reed played a versatile role for the Pistons front court, and the team and his agent Ron Shade of Octagon reached the new contract tonight. And aside from that, Grizzlies are going to extend Jaren Jackson Jr. on a $240 million max deal, and that's via ESPN. And it looks like that the Memphis Grizzlies and Jaren Jackson Jr. are expected to agree on a 5-year, $240 million max renegotiation and extension, sources say. And that's according to Sean Sharana. And what else? Restricted free agent Santi Aldama, which I'm a big fan of, by the way, has agreed to a 3-year, $52.5 million deal to return to the Memphis Grizzlies. Sources tell ESPN. Austin Brown, Stephen Human, and Max Sadaman finalized the deal with the Grizzlies for Aldama, who had a career year last season. Nice. Very nice move. We already talked about Triple J, so more good news for the Grizzlies there. And I want to say Jordan Clarkson's contract was bought out by the Jazz. So what does that mean for Jordan Clarkson? It looks like he's going to be looking for a job I don't believe anybody signed him. Nick Batum signs a 2-year, $11.5 million deal to return to the Clippers. Deal includes a team option as well as a trade kicker. Batum's agent, Bona Ndiaye of ComSport, negotiated the contract for the reunion. Nice. Free agent big man Darren Sharp intends to sign a 2-year, $12 million deal to return to the Brooklyn Nets, sources tell ESPN. So that's in the works. Joe Ingles decides to go back to the Bucks for 1 year on $3.6 million to the Minnesota Timberwolves, and that's via ESPN as well. That's going to be Big Joe's 12th season. Guard Colin Gillespie intends to sign a guaranteed 1-year contract to return to the Phoenix Suns, sources tell ESPN. Suns officials and agent James Dunleavy and Jordan Gertler of XL Sports work towards the deal that rewards Gillespie after a strong season on a two-way. Congratulations. The Suns need all the help they can get. Free agent forward Zaire Williams intends to sign a 2-year, $12 million deal to return to the Nets, sources tell ESPN. Williams averaged 10 points, 4.3 rebounds in 63 games. Nets officials and Aaron Mintz of CAA negotiated the new contract. And that was a little bit older news. I already told you about DeAndre Ayton. We talked about that last night. And I want to say, as of now, that is the most recent that we have as far as news, breaking news going through the NBA. But, yeah, interesting. Like I said, the landscape is changing, and it's going to be a very interesting season. One thing that I think is, here we go, just in. We have free agent Nickeil Alexander-Walker, the cousin of SGA. He's agreed to a 4-year, $62 million deal with the Atlanta Hawks, leaving the Minnesota Timberwolves, plus a player option and trade kicker, sources tell ESPN. CAA co-heads of basketball Aaron Mintz / Austin Brown and Stephen Human reached the contract with the Hawks just now, 4 minutes ago. And here we go again. We got free agent center Luka Garza agreed to a 2-year, $5.5 million fully guaranteed deal with the Boston Celtics. Sources tell ESPN the Celtics negotiated the new deal with Garza's representative Mark Bartelstein and Kieran Pilar of Priority Sports tonight, within the last 8 minutes since I was given reports. So that's a lot going on in a little bit of amount of time, right? Especially for Monday. Wow. Tell you what, that's wild stuff. Next thing I want to talk about, and, I knew that Tony was having a little bit of an issue as he got a new computer and he was getting it set up. So he wanted to stream off that. He didn't enjoy phone streaming. I get it. It's not as, I don't know. How should I say it? It's convenient, but it could also kind of be a pain in the ass depending on how you look at it, but that's okay. Tony comes in. That's great. We'd love to have him every time, all the time. If not, then we're going to get him in tomorrow night, and we're going to make sure that we help his computer organizing skills as much as we can. So over the weekend on Saturday night, the Jake Paul fight, the main card being Paul and Chavez Jr. Paul wins unanimous decision. Afterwards, Chavez Jr. said he's not ready when asked about how he feels about Jake Paul as a boxer. And I could have told you that. I've been telling you that. He's not a boxer. He might be a fighter, but he's not a boxer. He can throw hands, but he's not a boxer. He's a fighter. If I was still in my prime, and granted, I'm 20 years older than this kid, all right? I'm 10 years, just under 10 years younger than Mike Tyson. So, not quite Tyson's age, but older than Chavez Jr. by over a decade. So, this kid's not a fighter. Chavez Jr., if he was more aggressive, and I think there was maybe some funny stuff going on, not saying it, but I don't want to make any allegations or speculation, but a professional fighter with as many fights as Chavez Jr. has had, granted, he hasn't fought in 4 years, and he hasn't been a champion in 12, 13 years. He could have been a little bit off. Could be age, could be everything. But you know what? He went the distance. And with an older, experienced fighter like that, giving his take and his feedback and his opinion, you got to listen to him and you got to respect it. It's true. It's facts. I like this setting a little bit better there. By the way, I did end up putting in the new mic. I love it. I don't have any feedback. I have no issues whatsoever. And I went with the Pyle PDMIC 71. I find that all the reviews came to the same conclusion. They were all 5-star reviews all across the board. And I couldn't be happier with the mic. It's very nice. Everything in the package you need to get set up. It's got the shock mount. It's got your cone up here, your foam cone to put on for noise reduction. It comes with an 8-foot cable plus the microphone along with that. And I believe when I got it, I paid a little over $20 for it. And that's simply because I've got more than enough mics already. And I didn't want to invest heavy on another one, especially if it wasn't going to do what I wanted it to do and I didn't like it. So a $20 investment paid dividends, in my opinion, in this case. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good job, Pyle. Been around for a long time and not going anywhere anytime soon. 5.0 is what I'm giving it also. 5 stars. You can buy it on Amazon. It was on special over the weekend. I picked it up. Could I compare it to a Shure or a Rode deal or any of the top brands? Sure, I can compare it. Is it going to match up to them? Maybe. Is it going to be a whole lot cheaper? Definitely. So, up to you guys. Spend your money wisely. Do your research. Stay within your means of what you can afford. And ultimately buy what you like. Don't let anybody influence you. It looks like we got Paris over here. It looks like he's got a little bit of there he is. Hey, you with no hair. Can you hear me? Tony, what's up, brother? You doing good? You looking
Maxim, can you hear me?
What you say about my mama?
Can you hear me? Hold on, bro.
Man, why every time you come in, I gotta have a problem with the microphone.
You're fucking fat, bro.
What I would do if I were you is go to settings, go to audio, and then you'll be, unless your mic is muted on your end, because it's not muted on mine. So you should be able to.
It's like Tony under the bed. I'm just
Loud
kidding.
and clear. I don't know why.
You know, everybody can hear. You know, they can all hear what you're saying.
You can play with it. When I say play with it, I'm not talking about Tony's dingling.
No,
I mean his settings.
oh, yeah.
Clearly, he can hear me just fine.
They want
Can you hear me now?
all right.
You cannot hear me now, can you?
Hello?
Now you can hear me, though, can't you? Can you hear this?
Can you hear me?
Yes. It's not gay. We're homies. We're bros. Let me see something here.
Hello?
Say something else. Let's see what about now?
I'm just going to do it from my phone.
No.
I'm gonna do it from my phone.
What about now? Oh, yep. Doing exactly what I would have done. Boot out, come back in. StreamYard, we're going to have that talk again. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. And for whatever reason, get the Twitchers on there. I don't know how I left out the Twitchers. Whether you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, X, Instagram, Rumble, Locals, Kick, I thank you. I appreciate you. We're here for you. I'm here for you. I'm waiting for Tony to get his ass back in here so we can do the rest of this show. I've been talking about Jake Paul. We already went over the latest in NBA, free agencies and trades and deals, which is kind of par for the course. I'll see if there's anything new that has happened since I last checked. Microphone check. 1, 2. What is this? Many computer near me, which is very helpful when you're trying to get the latest updates, by the way. Don't go chintzy on your computers and the stuff that really matters. Cameras, computers, microphones. Some people just get the USB mics, they forget the sound card, they make videos, they don't like to go live. I'm the exact opposite. I like to go live. I prefer to go live. I don't want to read off a script. I want to be uncut, unedited, raw, and get on here and do the damn thing. But that's me. Not everybody's like me. And after I get this done, we get this show done, we're going to cut up the shorts. And after we cut up the shorts, we load those up, send them out to the other platforms, and boom, just like that. It's true. And at the same time, I'm also able to do this. Let's see if we have any new news coming out as of yet. NBA, NFL, or otherwise. Just double check. As far as the Malik Beasley situation, I'll address that and give you my thoughts on it. I don't know that there's really anything there or enough there at this point in time to do anything with. Is he a stand-up guy? That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that in America, we have due process and we are presumed innocent until proven guilty. And some news now here. Free agent guard Tyus Jones has agreed to a 1-year, $7 million deal with the Orlando Magic. Sources tell ESPN Magic officials negotiated the deal with Jones' agent Kevin Bradbury of Lift Sports Management, which gives Jones a key role for the East contenders. And I would have to agree that in the East, the Magic are going to be a heck of a team. They're going to be a squad to watch out for, and they're no joke. Like I said, you got a lot of moves, a lot of players get shuffled around, free agency, a lot of things happening. Oh, Tony's back. Let me get him on here. Hold on. What's up, homie?
What's up, man? How you doing, bro?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I don't know why. Yeah, I can hear you.
You hear me? I can hear you too now. What's up, bro?
What's up, homie? What's going on, man?
What's up?
Happy Monday.
Man, what's good? Hey, you too, man. How you doing, brother?
Hey, man. Glad to be here. Glad to have you here. Glad to just happy all around. As happy as I can be. Shit.
Same here,
You and
man.
everybody
Don't
else
be
watching makes the best part of my day every day that ends in a Y. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's pretty nice of you, bro. I appreciate that shit, dude. Pretty happy my damn self.
I was going over before you. I was telling everybody that you got the new computer and it's a lot better to stream and a lot easier and more effective to go stream and do this sitting down in front of the computer versus the telephone. So,
Oh yeah. The only reason why I did that last week, man, on telephones, because I was out doing some walking around, man, trying to get some exercise in. That was crazy.
no, hey, I go live from the phone a lot, especially when I'm icing the legs, my knees. It's something that I've done and just, it's convenient and I can do it. So a lot of times when I went on before, and the last couple, 2-3 weeks, I wouldn't be live like this, showing up on the camera just because nobody wants to see me icing my knees. But luckily, I iced my knees
bro.
throughout
Some
the day,
weirdos
and
out
I'm going to ice them again tonight. So,
Yeah, how you feeling,
labor
man?
of
How you
love.
doing, bro?
Oh, they're terrible. They're terrible. But thank you for
No
asking.
shit. Yeah, no problem, man. I remember we used to play some basketball, boy. For y'all viewers out there, Max used to be hooping, bro. Used to hoop, bro.
Yes. Played pickup ball like men. We didn't call no fouls either. Like a bunch of bitches.
Nah, there was no fouls. Bitch tattoos out here now.
No, we're not calling foul. We're not doing that. We're not doing that, LeBron. That's what I want to talk about. That's what I want to make me understand this. Let me ask you this. How can you drive a car and forward and reverse at the same time? How are you going to be that greedy to take a third of your team's salary to yourself and then want to compete and try to win a championship when you can't afford to put anybody around you? How can you be that selfish and that much of a narcissist to get your own son and waste a draft pick on his sorry, no playing ass? It baffles me. I understand having money and being a billionaire. You want more money. You want to accumulate more wealth. I get it. Fuck, man. If it means that you can have a team around you and give you an opportunity to win, which is the whole purpose of you playing this game, why wouldn't you do it? You could have taken, I think it's a $17 million pay cut, still made over $30 million this year, and had some people around you. I just named off 24 free agents before you got on that the Lakers could have picked up. Does nobody want to play in LA with LeBron's ass?
Okay, put it this way, man. I see what you're saying, but put it this way, man. Okay, LeBron's been in the league for like, what, 20-something years almost, man?
It's about to be his 23rd season, but he's not the oldest player. Kevin Willis, now that was an Iron Man right there.
Right, but if you were LeBron, you would take a pay cut if you wanted to. He doesn't have to, bro. He's earned that right, man. Come on, bro. LeBron's put in so much work, man, like to be able to call the shots on his own salary, man. I mean, you can't be mad at the guy, bro. A lot of these players nowadays don't take pay cuts like that for the detriment of the team. I mean, Patrick Mahomes did. That's a good guy. You know what I'm saying?
Tom Brady did.
Tom Brady did. Yeah, but LeBron, he really doesn't have to, man. You know what I'm saying? With the Lakers being that kind of a town anyway, bro, the money they generate, you would think that it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a no-brainer, man. You know what I'm saying? They got money to spend, bro. I mean,
I'm sure that the new owner, who, by the way, also owns the Dodgers, and the deal for the purchase from the Buss family isn't going to be complete till the third or fourth quarter of this year still. But nothing's going to change. The Buss, Genie's going to be a governor. That's not going to change in the foreseeable future. But the thing is, what kills me is this guy is going to be comfortable if he has to paying over $200 million in luxury tax. $200 million.
I know, but think of the money the money they're going to generate back from all that, though, bro. He's going to generate that back from ticket sales. He got Luka now.
He's going to be 41. When was he born? He was born in December, right?
Yeah.
December 30th or December 31st. So he's going to
December,
in this upcoming season. His 23rd season. 23rd season. Did you hear me on that? No one in the right mind is going to invest in a 41-year-old man as the centerpiece of their franchise.
I bet you right now, about over 50% of every team in the NBA would take LeBron right now, bro, and invest in him, bro. I bet you over half the league would, man. I mean, he's still the fucking king, man. I don't like LeBron, bro, but I give props when props is due. You know what I'm saying? And he's, to me, man, he might be the third greatest player to ever play.
I'm sorry, you broke up on me. What?
I said he might be the third greatest player to ever play. Third. You know, number 1 and 2 is, right?
Wilt, I'd say Wilt and Michael.
Kobe and Michael, bro. Come on, man. You forgot about Kobe, bro?
I got Kobe in my top 10, but my top 5 has been the same. My top 5 is never going to change. Michael, Larry, Wilt, Kareem, and Bill Russell. Hell no, man. Bill Russell. What are you talking about?
What?
11 championships. Two of them as a player coach.
A different
motherfucker was coaching the team and playing and won 2 rings doing it.
Different era of basketball. You got these little white guys running around with short shorts. That's what he was playing against, man. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Little white guys with short shorts.
Are we talking about Kuzi?
I'm just saying he was playing against them, bro. So now you got but Michael just changed the game, and Shaq is the most dominant player to ever play the fucking game of basketball, bro.
Did he ever have a 100-point game like Wilt?
Nah, but we'll okay again.
Is
short guys,
Shaq
short
in
guys
two
with-
different Hall of Fames and two different sports like Wilt?
But the game was different then, man. The game was different.
No basketball,
bro.
right? They wanted to put the ball inside the hoop, inside the net, right? They wanted to drop down there.
Okay, it wasn't as physical. One, okay, it wasn't as physical. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like this, like okay, it started getting physical with like Michael's era, like that Detroit Pistons bad boy shit. You know what I'm saying, bro? That's when it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's when it was like knocking people in their ass, man. But
That's what cocaine
Shaq
does.
is the most dominant. Cocaine. But to me,
Well, Yayo does.
Shaq is the
Take
most
that shit
dominant
for a
player.
game, bro.
Who can stop him, man? Who can stop Shaq, bro?
Hakeem stop Shaq.
Who can stop him?
Hakeem stop Shaq.
Stop it, bro. Stop it.
Are you telling me
You are
that Hakeem
tripping.
didn't stop Shaq when they played in the finals?
You telling you what? You said
telling me
what?
Hakeem didn't stop Shaq?
No, you couldn't stop Shaq. You couldn't stop him
Hakeem
at
didn't
all,
stop
man.
Shaq
Nobody
when
could, bro.
He beat
Nope,
when the Magic when the Magic lost the
that was a
finals
young.
to the Rockets. Hakeem didn't stop
Okay,
Shaq.
that was a young Shaq, bro. A young Shaq. Now,
That was Shaq
now
in
it's
his
totally
fourth year.
different,
What are
man.
you talking about? In his fourth year. And
He was
Kobe's
young,
fourth
man.
year, he had a championship with Shaq. In LeBron's
Hey.
fourth year, he lost a championship to the San Antonio Spurs.
I'm a little disappointed in you right now. I can't believe you said that Kobe's only in your top 10, bro. Are you for real right now?
You know how many great players there have been? You know how many great players there have been. And we're only talking about people the way I look at the whole
The
body
man-
of work.
The man got off. The man had a torn Achilles, man, and he still shot the free throw and made it and walked off. You got these little
He made
pussy
both
ass
free
Jason
throws, bro. He
Tatum.
made both free throws. Came off the court by himself.
You got Jason Tatum who's on the ground screaming and crying. You got what's his name? Paul Pierce being carted off in a fucking
Because he had to take
wheelchair.
a shit. Because
I'm
he had
just
to take a shit.
taking shit.
He had to take a shit.
Nah,
Yeah, Damian. This year we had Damian Lillard go down with the Achilles. We had
Yup.
Halliburton go down with the Achilles, and then we had.
Did you see
Tatum go
Kobe?
down with
Did you see Kobe crying like that? Did you see Kobe on the ground, wailing on the ground?
Just because I said he was in my top 10 doesn't mean he couldn't be number 6.
No.
I just told you my
said
top 5 will
10.
never change. I don't think my top 10 is ever going to change either. But
Let
I'll
me-
tell you what,
okay,
LeBron's not in my top 10.
Let me tell you
LeBron's
my
in
top. Let me tell you,
25.
LeBron's probably in my top 10, bro, because he does got that record. But my top 5 goes as this: you got Michael, you got Kobe, but you got Shaq. Okay, you know what I'm saying? You got Tim Duncan. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Because how can you forget about Tim?
Duncan in my top 10. I got
Okay.
Shaq in my top 10. I got Cole. But we got the same list. We just got them in different
And then,
spots.
and
bro.
then Magic Johnson's next.
Magic's in my top 10. Hakeem's
Top 5.
6 through 10 is Kobe, Shaq, Magic, Hakeem, and Duncan.
Hakeem was great, bro. God, was that dude's footwork was incredible, man. Was it not, man? That dude did some shit on that, man.
People
His
still go to
fundamentals.
the dream right now and get lessons from him.
Yeah,
That's how
people still do that,
fucking
man.
good his footwork is, bro. You
But
know
what
this,
about
bro.
Tim
You've seen the
Duncan?
Man play.
What about Tim Duncan, though, man? I mean, the shit he did too, man. Quiet. He was quiet.
That's why he got 5 rings. That's why.
You know what they
that's
said
why
he would do?
LeBron don't talk to Tim Duncan.
Yeah. They said it, they said they were talking shit to him, and they said the only way he talked shit, the way Tim Duncan talked shit was different. He would like pat him on the butt, be like, "Good play." That's
He
his
wouldn't
talking
let
shit.
shit get to him. You never saw Tim Duncan just
Good
fucking
job, buddy.
lose control.
Yeah,
You know
you know what I'm
saying?
saying?
You never saw Duncan lose control. He was always composed. He fucking took care of business. He handled business. He acted like a professional, and that, that's why they call him the
Yeah.
big fundamental.
The big fundamentals, man. I mean, he was great, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, my notables are you got to throw Allen Iverson in there, bro. Is he not in your top 10?
By top 10, you have to have a ring. I got another top 10.
You're not gonna put
with
Allen
no rings
Iverson.
in.
You're not gonna put Allen
Iverson's in
Iverson in
there.
your top 10.
Those Reggie Miller. Reggie's in there. Fucking
In the top 10?
of no rings, yeah. Yeah, there's another top 10 of no rings.
No ring.
Yeah, you got another top 10 of no
Okay,
rings.
hey.
Like Dominique Wilkins, no ring there. John Stockton, no ring there. Karl Malone, no ring there. But like I said,
they're not in the top 10, bro. They're not in the top 10. They're not in the top 10
they're
of
in the
nothing,
top
bro.
10 of no
For real.
ring.
They might
Stockton,
be the top 20.
no one's ever going to touch his
Okay,
records. No one will ever touch this man's records.
So what about? Okay, so what about Scottie Pippen? Then? What about Scottie Pippen?
You know, if it wasn't for the fact that he's got 6 championships, but he was never the bus driver.
He's not in your top 10.
No.
Nobody remembers the passenger. We always remember the driver. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Hell yeah.
That takes away from Scottie Pippen's legacy, man. Because Scottie was great, bro. He was great, bro.
I didn't say he wasn't in my top 25. He's not in my top 10. I can't put him in my top 10, even with 6 rings. That doesn't make him a top 10 player. He only averaged a little over 17, right around 17 a game. Yeah, he was defensive monster, but at the same time, there are other guys that are ahead of him that have Havlicek. He's got 8 titles. Sam Jones. I mean,
Dennis Rodman.
What do you say about guys like that?
Dennis Rodman.
He's in my top 25. And he didn't score shit.
He didn't need. I mean, his rebounding and defense was like. I mean, it's incredible, bro. I mean, he's the best to ever do it.
He's
ever
a Hall of
man.
Famer.
That's why I think Dennis Rodman. He's in my
Karl
top 10.
Malone and Shaq about Dennis Rodman. They fucking hated Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman was a fucking nuisance.
He was, man. Shit. You know, man. But I think we're not giving Scottie his flowers. I think he should probably be a notable mention for the top 10 just because he has 6 fucking rings. He did average almost 20 points a game, and he played both ends of the ball, defense and offense. Man, I mean, he was a killer, bro. It's a killer, man. I just look at it. We're talking about championships, right?
Not necessarily just championships. The whole body of work in a way that you could sit there and break down. Like Kareem. Before Kareem was Kareem, he was Lou Alcindor. Before he was Lou Alcindor, he was playing at UCLA, won 3 straight titles, got drafted to the Bucks, won a title in 71, but not until he had Oscar Robertson with him. Oscar Robertson in my top 25. Jerry West is in my top 25. Jerry West got one
Russell
ring.
Westbrook? What about Russell Westbrook?
He's in the no ring club. I can't have a guy that's never won a championship with a bunch of champions.
You sound like fucking Draymond Green right now, bro. You sound like Draymond. You know what I'm saying? You can't talk championship talk unless you have a ring. That's some bullshit, bro.
Oh, no, hell no. That's like saying when Jay Williams and Tracy McGrady, and who else was that talking shit about Kobe the other day? Jay Williams, Tracy McGrady, and I forgot the third one.
What about Tracy McGrady? What about Tracy?
Yeah.
He's not. He's in the no ring club. He's never won a playoff series. He never won a playoff series.
Okay. Body
How
of
am I
work,
going to put him in my top 10 when he had never even won a playoff series?
Jason Kidd.
Jason Kidd's got a ring, but he's not in my top 25.
There's so many guys out there that you can just automatically like that I think that have they're honorable mentions, man. You know what I'm saying? We just don't like, as far as like no championships. Charles Barkley is in the top 25, bro. I mean, of greatest players of all time, man. He ain't got a ring.
One of the greatest players who never have a championship. He's in that no ring club again. You got 2 clubs. You got the champions.
Wait, he can't be.
You got the guys that could. Patrick Ewing. He's in the no ring club. He's one of the greatest centers ever played the game. Well, I can't. I mean,
you just baffle me sometimes. The stuff that you say just baffles me sometimes. I sit here and I'm just like, this. You're gonna put Charles Barkley in the no ring club, as far as the top. He can't be. You're not in the top 25. One of the greatest fucking, maybe the greatest power forward ever played.
Round mound and rebound is one of the greatest players to ever play the game. But if I have to separate in 2 categories of champions and non-champions, and he's going in the no ring club because he doesn't have a ring. He doesn't have.
I want to see what I'm doing right now, bro. It's my boy right there, bro. You see?
What's up,
Yo,
homie?
he's over there. He got his little, he got his little tattoos and shit, man. Dude, he's pretty dope with it, man.
Yeah, doing little. You getting a little tattoo done too?
Yeah, I thought about it, man. Well, I'm supposed to get one done today. I'm supposed to get done today. Yeah, today.
Yeah. I'll get you done.
Yeah,
I'm like, do that podcast. I get you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to get one today, but we'll see. You know what I'm saying? We'll see.
I was just, but back to the original question. We got off in the weeds, but that's all right because it was a good conversation. Yeah. Why would you, as LeBron James, do what you did to the Lakers and just cripple them financially? Why? Why would you do that? Not have anybody. Dorian Finney-Smith didn't want to play with you. Austin Reeves doesn't want to play with your ass anymore. You burned so many bridges.
Who said that Austin Reeves didn't want to play with him?
Why did he opt out of his player option, knowing that the Lakers can't afford to pay him any more than what they offered him?
I think because he knows that he can go anywhere and be that number one option. Austin Reeves is that good, man. You know what I'm saying? He can go anywhere and be
excellent. Shit, Dorian Finney-Smith was almost 40% from outside the fucking line last year from 3 points.
You're right. You know what I'm saying?
He's
but I think that
there's Houston. Every Texas team is going to be. Every Texas team is going to be in the playoffs next year.
Hey, bro, Houston is nasty,
super nasty. They locked up Jabari Parker. They locked up Ume Udoka for the next 4 years.
Kevin
5
Durant,
years.
bro. They got Kevin Durant, man.
Durant.
What in the fuck? Jesus, man. I think Phoenix has to be the most stupidest team, like far as business wise, I've ever seen in my life, bro. How do you give up
Kevin Durant contract? This is just as bad as LeBron's contract.
Bill's a good player. I like Bill, man. I think he can thrive, man. He just needs another person with him. He can't do it by himself. That's the only thing that I have on Bill, man. You know, he just can't do it by him. I mean, maybe he can. I just haven't seen it. We haven't seen it with Washington. You know what I'm saying? He had John Wall. Remember him and John Wall were cold, but then John Wall left. But Bill just can't. He can't get the bag on his own, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I thought Phoenix was a super team pretty much, man. I didn't know the super team built, bro.
From what happened in 2021 to where they are now, it's hard to believe they were in an NBA Finals. They were up 2 games to none in that finals against Milwaukee and then just lost 4 straight. A lot of it had to do with the fact that DeAndre Ayton forgot that he was a member of the fucking Phoenix Suns and supposed to be their center. But
he was different. He was different, bro. But also you got to give props to. You got to give props to what props to do. You got to give props to Holiday. He ran that squad. You know what I'm saying? Giannis is just Giannis, bro.
Middleton, Bobby Portis. They had DiVincenzo. They had Lopez. Yeah. They were loaded. And like I said, we talked about this the other day. Giannis is top 5 of current players. Absolutely. Guaranteed
right now, top 5? Oh, yeah, guaranteed, bro. There's no doubt he's top 5 right now. Right now? Yeah. No doubt. If you don't have Giannis in your top 5, something's wrong with people. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Jokic is top 5, babe. I mean, he might be the best
player in the world as far as I'm concerned right now in the modern NBA.
Yeah, I agree with that one. I definitely agree with that. I still think Steph is your top 5 too, right?
Yeah, modern players, absolutely.
Yeah.
Show me somebody else.
Why is Steph not in the top 10 of your all-time greats?
Because he's still playing and he's not going to break the top 10.
Steph Curry is
he's in my top 25, but he's not.
When God said, I'm going to make the greatest shooter on planet Earth to ever grace this planet. He made Steph Curry, bro.
I'm not saying anything bad about the chef. I'm just saying that.
So to the greatest shooter with 4 rings, shouldn't he be? I mean, the greatest shooter ever, and he has 4 rings. Shouldn't I'm just asking you this question? He shouldn't be in that top 10. The greatest shooter ever, bro. There'll never be one like him, man. And he did it, and he made basketball like different, man. He changed basketball up, bro. Like you don't see anybody. You should be like, let's go dunk, go dunk. Nobody dunking, man. These dudes are shooting threes, bro. Everybody nobody's shooting threes, my man. You know what I'm saying? So, is Steph Curry? Does he not deserve to be in that honorable mention as in the top 10?
I'm not saying that he doesn't deserve to be in the top 10. I'm just saying that he's not in my top 10.
4 rings.
4 rings.
Your top 10. Your top 10. You said I'm going by what you said. The rings, the no ring club and the ring club. You know, you know.
Yeah, he's in the ring club. He's just not in my top 10. He is in my top 25, though.
Okay, all right. That's your opinion. I get it. That's your opinion, and I'm not trying to sway your opinion. I'm just trying to see a little bit where you're at with this, man. Because I put Steph Curry, man. Like, I don't know, man. There's only certain players that like
LeBron all day long. He beat LeBron 3 times.
Oh yeah.
KD beat LeBron. Everybody does beat LeBron. LeBron never even dominated. I don't even know what era people are talking about that he dominated because I didn't see it.
What did you say? What
era did LeBron dominate? Was it when the Spurs were winning 5 championships? When the Warriors
were
winning
when he was
4 championships?
No, when he was with Miami. When he was with Miami.
Oh, when he promised 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 championships and came out with 2.
2.
Come on, man.
He dominated though, bro. Hey, LeBron was doing some shit out there, bro. Running full speed, full court, alley-oops and shit. Come on, man. That was great as shit, man.
As much effort into playing and winning 4 championships as he did in the Harlem Shuffle fucking video that he did. Fuck that motherfucker, man. I don't even know what to tell you about it.
But he's in your top 10, though, right?
Media's been lying to everybody for the last 25 plus years about LeBron James and how great he is. No.
But he's in your top 10, right?
Hell no.
That's sick, bro.
Fuck no, sick. He's not in my top 25. And that's even a painful thing for me to admit to.
You know he's the all-time leading scorer in the history of the game in the NBA, right? The all-time leading scorer.
You do
like,
realize
right?
Anybody else also in the NBA, right?
I mean, he's 40 years old. He's still playing at a high level of basketball, man. I mean, what he's doing is remarkable, man. And I don't even like LeBron, but I give props.
LeBron's a one-trick pony. That's all he is. He is a one-trick pony.
He has 4 fucking rings, bro.
He's got 3 rings and a bubble ring.
A bubble ring.
Even his own teammates that won that ring, like, thank God I finally got a real one. Like, damn.
Caruso's crazy, man.
Yeah, shit. Man. Shit. That damn fucking Disney ring don't mean damn thing.
Have you been keeping up with baseball, man, and all the shit?
The Royals are, 6, 7 games under 500 right now?
Yeah. Yeah, they got a chance. I mean, they could make a push, man. They could make a push.
They could, and if they do, we're gonna see it probably the end of next month, towards the end of next month in August.
Oh yeah, I mean they could make a real good push for this, man. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I'm a Royals fanatic. I'm anything KC, I love. You already know. Yeah. Anything KC. Give me the Royals.
For football season, like I said, in basketball, I can talk about all day, every day.
All day we can talk basketball. But hey, football's right around the corner, Max.
Yeah, football's right around the corner. When that shit kicks off, that's another story.
It's already know what's happening. You know, so we're gonna be on this fucking podcast talking mad shit. You know what I'm saying? That's mad shit, bro. God, dude. I can't wait to see what Patrick is gonna do this year, bro.
I just look forward. I'm telling you.
I mean, you've seen the training camp videos, right?
The training camp they lost last year.
They're boxing, bro. They're boxing in training camp, bro. You see that, right?
Yeah, I'm seeing it. I'm just waiting.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even like to speak too much on it because the anticipation is just like, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? I think a squad that we need to watch out for, though, that's gonna I think the Washington's gonna be right, bro. I think that young man, they got his quarterback down there, man. It's the real deal, bro.
Cold-blooded killer.
Daniels ain't gonna go.
That smooth talk fool you. He's a cold-blooded. He's a murderer.
Yeah,
he's in the side
beast, man. I mean, I feel him. I feel it. Like, don't he got and Debo down there now?
Debo Samuel.
Ugh. Ugh. God. Jeez. Just
I
get a
think-
young man another weapon.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Detroit's probably going to be all right. I think they're going to be all right
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, Detroit for sure. Detroit's gonna be good. I think Jacksonville might make a little noise, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, for real. I mean, wait, first of all, if you know that Travis Hunter's not gonna come off the field, right?
Yeah, we haven't seen it since Dion. And those
They have a young and he learned from Dion, bro. That's what's crazy. He learned from the greatest ever. You know what I'm saying? Dion told this young man how to be a true threat. You know what I'm saying? In the sport, he's a beast, man. I mean, he's a shutdown cornerback. He is. You know what I'm saying? And he's a star wide receiver, man. I mean, what the fuck, man? I mean, Jacksonville's got it. They got a nice. And what's that quarterback's name?
Trevor Lawrence.
Long hair, Trevor. Yeah, I think Lawrence is. Every time I see him, man, he gets bigger and bigger, bro. Do you not think that, man?
He looks like Thor.
Yeah, man, he's just getting bigger and bigger, man. It's like, please.
And he's not a little dude. I think he's about 6'6", 6'7". He's not small. He's not a little
man.
dude.
And he has a cannon for an arm, bro. A cannon. You know what I'm saying? I mean, wait a minute. What about the Patriots? The Patriots.
I think Mike Vrabel is going to change the way that the organization is viewed. I think that last year, the experiment that was last year was a disaster for the Patriots. I don't know how else to say it. I think this year with Mike Vrabel, you're going to get leadership where you need it. I think you got a fucking great coach in Vrabel. I'd love to have Vrabel. I remember when we had Vrabel here playing for us at the end of his career, he was still a bad motherfucker.
He still was good. You know? So
I respect Mike Vrabel, man. Nothing but respect for Mike Vrabel. Shit.
You know, and I think they just got what's his name, the wide receiver from
Seattle.
Nah, bro, they got one from Minnesota, man. From Minnesota, what's the name? Not Minnesota, but oh my God, I be trying to do this off the top of the brain a lot, and so yeah, there's all the names just start running together for a minute. But what is that? He's dating Cardi B, bro. That one dude. I see him on the news all the time, bro. What's the name?
It is. It was. Stephon Diggs.
Yes, that Diggs. There it is. Yeah. I mean, he's nice, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's super nice. What about Pittsburgh? Pittsburgh is kind of.
Or Vikings wide receiver KJ Osborne on the roster also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then we also got, like I said, you also got Pittsburgh to look out for. You got, I mean, there's so many good teams out there, man. Teams that can make some noise out here, man. I mean, seriously, bro.
What about Cleveland?
Only if Shador starts.
Starts what? Making sure everybody's got the uniform on correctly?
Or do they put him in the equipment guy, bro? He's the equipment guy.
Yeah,
now, bro.
man. That's man. Dion, get the fuck away from
Shador's the
man.
truth, bro. Shador's the truth, man. Let's just keep it real, man. What he did up here in Colorado was nice. Yeah, a lot of NBA, NFL teams were kind of thrown off by the flashiness and the fucking cockiness shit. But you know what I'm saying? And Dion didn't help out at all with that shit. You know what I'm saying? He didn't. He opened his mouth a little too much. But can you not say that Shador, man, far as a football player, man, as a quarterback, bro, I mean, he can read defenses, man. The kid can play, man. The kid can play, bro. He's better than Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco's 137 years old, bro.
But he's the starter.
Hey, listen,
he's a starter.
I don't have any input on what Kevin Stefanski does with his roster. That's not in my control.
Yeah.
Listen, you got Dylan. Who do you have on that team? Dylan Gabriel, Shedeur Sanders, Kenny Pickett, and fucking Joe Flacco. Kenny Pickett got him a Super Bowl ring last year with the Eagles. What the fuck? Oh, yeah,
Hey, I think Shedeur is nice though, man. You'll see, bro. You'll see. He's gonna start sometime this year. He'll start, and when he does, we're gonna go back to this podcast right here where I said I told you so. So I'm telling you so now. I told you so.
All right. Well, I'll tell you this. I think that every quarterback on that fucking roster is going to start at some point this year.
Every one of them.
Cleveland, man. I don't know what you get. It's the Browns. That's a shit team. That's just.
Hey, we forget. Hey, what you think about Cincinnati, man?
That's another shitty team from Ohio. These Ohio teams, I got no love for Ohio teams. I don't know.
I see that. I see that. What you got against Ohio teams?
Any Ohio? I'm sorry, Ohio. I've been to Ohio. I got friends that from Ohio, and they got the fuck out as soon as they could. Nothing but serial killers, kidnappers, murderers, and fucking shitty teams in Ohio. I don't know.
I don't feel that way, but people, I don't feel the same views as Max on that one. You know what I'm saying? I gotta say,
if you want to get kidnapped, go to Ohio. They will do it, no problem. You will find you a kidnapper, a motherfucking sexual assaulter, all in Ohio.
Ohio, I like Ohio. I'm just saying. Okay, I have no problems with them. You crazy, Max? You crazy, bro?
Weak ass Ohio. Scared to call your team the Indians, so you called them the Guardians. We didn't rename the Chiefs.
We'll never rename the Chiefs, bro, because that's what we are. You know what I'm saying? With Chiefs, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you got what the Washington, the Commanders. I mean,
the Commies. Yeah. It's
I mean, if Indians want them to change the name, bro.
That's the thing, though. Native Americans didn't want any of these name changes. That's just a bunch of bullshit that the mainstream media was pumping. For whatever reason, the mainstream media pumps it. That's what they do.
Okay, so they fuck with the Redskins. So they fuck with the Redskins, but they didn't fuck with the Chiefs.
No, they tried to fuck with the Chiefs. Like, you can't do the Arrowhead chop anymore. What? Yeah. You don't think 80,000 people have been drinking all afternoon are going to fucking start doing the
Hey, I do the chop. I do the chop at the house, dude. Still, I think over the house, I'm doing the chop, bro. This is how it is. You know what I'm saying? With Chiefs,
before Chiefs games, do they not say home of the Chiefs?
Oh, you already know, man. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit. But you know, I think that. Oh, one more team I just thought about, bro. What about Chicago? Ooh, the Bears. No.
Stop, man! You're gonna make me laugh. Just
no Bears, bro. No. Not this season. You don't think the Bears are gonna do anything this season?
Yeah, they'll do the same thing they do every season. Suck.
I like Williams. I like quarterback. I like him. I think he just needs a year.
I think he just needs to put the right nail color so he can paint his nails and make sure he wins. Maybe try Bears colors, like go blue and then go orange and go blue and then go orange. Fuck it. Hey, if you're a male and you paint your fingernails, that doesn't make you gay. It makes you kind of gay, though.
Hey, first of all,
I don't know what else to tell you.
Okay.
I don't paint my fingernails. Oh, man, I got big ball. I do the big ball dance. I don't do the pinky. Look at my fucking... No.
Okay.
No. If you paint your fingernails, you're not even a quarterback.
Okay, if you paint your fingernails, bro, and I wouldn't say you're gay. I wouldn't even say you're kind of gay. I wouldn't say that. I would say you're just... Maybe it's your thing, bro.
You just haven't realized you're gay yet. You're just retarded then. Whatever. You haven't realized that you're gay, so you're retarded and you paint your fingernails, you're dressing up in a fucking woman's clothes, and you don't know it.
Yeah, that's weird. Now, if you're wearing women's clothes, you're probably gay, yo. You probably are.
There's a good chance, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Real.
Drag queen, transvestite, whatever it is.
Oh, we got a lot of those, man, down like a
Trans
Kansas City, bro.
testicles.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, bro. Hey, and someone. Hey, be honest with you, man. Ain't nothing against that community, man. Nothing against that community, man. But I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I seen some of those, a couple of them, man, and you really can't tell that they're a dude, bro. It's weird. I'm telling you, bro. They got that. You look at him like, oh man, that motherfucker's fine as hell. Then all of a sudden, it starts talking, and then you know what I'm saying. And then you're like brought back to reality, bro. That's when you realize what it is. But there's a lot, man. I'm telling you, you wouldn't even be able to tell, Max.
Nah, especially
Sorry,
if I was still drinking. But fortunately for me, I'm going on 19 years of marriage with 2 children, so I'm solid. I don't have to worry. I'd be terrified if I had to go out there in the world right now and try to date and do that kind of crazy shit. Because I don't know what I'm going to get. I'm going to have to I'm going to check first. I'm going to have to check it out and investigate before we get any further into this shit.
You actually do investigation?
Yep, I'm going to have to do a thorough fucking investigation. If you got a set of balls in the dick, automatically out. If you got a big ass Adam's apple, out. If you got a hairy chest, out. You got hairy ass shit, big ass hands, get the fuck out of here.
Don't forget you got to check the medical records too.
Yeah, man. I don't want anything to do with that. That's awful. I got plenty of gay friends. I'm just not gay.
I know plenty of gay people, bro. It's nothing wrong with it, bro. It's just that all I'm saying is, being out here nowadays, you have to really pay attention, bro, because a lot of these transgender people, man, they really look like what they're trying to portray. Like when they try to look like a woman, it's like they really look like a woman, bro. It's like, what the hell, bro? Sometimes you do a triple take, like, you almost had me. You know what I'm saying? You almost got me. That was
you were close. You were close. If we were in the Philippines, I'd known, but no.
You know
I don't have any problem with that community and that organization, whatever it is. I just don't understand it. I don't make fun of them. I just don't fuck with them.
It's nothing. They're people at the end of the day, man. I ain't gonna make fun of them.
At the end of the day, they're people, and I don't know what they're going through, and I can't empathize with them on that particular thing, but I can empathize them as far as people go, and I don't make a point to go out of my way to make their lives any more difficult. I don't do any kind of crazy shit like that because I don't hate on anybody like that, unless they're LeBron. LeBron, I'll talk shit to all day.
It's like this, man. Whatever you choose to do, man, that's your business, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you want to get down with things,
you can be a woman, even if you're a man.
Yeah, I mean, it's do what you do. Me personally, my views on it may be a little different. You know what I'm saying? But I still understand. It's we have a freedom of choice, man. Do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? I can't.
As long as you're not hurting yourself or anybody else, yeah, absolutely, 100%. It's America. That's why we're in America.
You know what I'm saying? That's why other countries.
Members out there, men and women, all the first responders out there, nothing but love for all you folks. Hey, Tony himself served in the Navy, nothing but respect for him. So
all day, you know what I'm saying? But it's like,
how's the hand? I saw you still got it bandaged up.
Yeah, man. It's like, see, so you know how us dudes, we think we tough and shit, like, that shit, right? So when I cut it, man, I didn't well, I'm like that, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, fuck that shit, dude. Well, when I cut it, man, I didn't take care of it, man. I didn't clean it, man. You know what I'm saying? And so since I didn't clean it, it got infected. So now I'm paying the price. Yeah, I'm paying the price of it, not cleaning it right away, taking care of it.
You're gonna be all right though, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna be all right, man. But the moral of the story is fuck that tough guy shit, bro.
Yeah, the older you get, man, it's not about being tough. It's about, man, I just don't want to hurt myself. I want to be around as long as I can.
Oh yeah, man. I still see little cats out here, man. Like I'm in Pittsburgh, Kansas, right? So Pittsburgh, Kansas is where people don't like old motherfuckers. They don't want to grow up. You know what I'm saying? And so they be trying to hang out with these little young whippersnappers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Which I ain't got nothing in common with no. But I ain't got nothing in common with no young little motherfucker like that. So you know what I'm saying? So they want to hang out with these little young whippersnappers, bro. And I know a cat, man, who got into a fight, man, fighting, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, one, ain't shit that important for me when I fight you right now.
I ain't trying to fight nobody, man.
I want to make peace, man. Make love, not war, bro. I don't want no smoke. You know what I'm saying? And two, I mean, what I noticed about myself, man, is I'm getting a little older, bro. I'm older, man, and it takes a lot longer for me to heal. You know what I'm saying? You know, I get sore, man. I don't want to wake up sore and scratches everywhere. Can't move. It doesn't sound appealing to me.
No, man. Getting thrown hands with somebody unless it's absolutely positively necessary. I ain't throwing shit. Motherfucker, I can't balance myself and walk around, so I'm not really throwing shit. Now I'll get a hold of you. I'll fucking snap you in half. But I just it's easy. I'd rather buy a drink and let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Gang. Yeah, I'd rather just
I can't do
it. Just
if we can neutralize the situation by talking it out, I'd rather do that, man. Now let's just talk. You know what I mean? Let's work it out. You know, I'll buy you a drink. Let's talk about it. You know what I mean? Shit. All the other shit, man. We used to. I can imagine doing what we used to do. You know what I'm saying? Now, no way. No way.
It's too. You know, you go back. 25, not even 25. You go back 35 years. You're talking about doing shit that there's no way you'd be able to get away with it in this day and age. It's just too much. Somebody's watching all the time. Yeah. Ain't no way.
Let me see if you remember this, Max. You remember the minute shot?
Which part? Which beatdown we talking about?
Remember the minute shot, bro? In the middle of the store? Come on, bro. That was
throwing people through coolers and shit. Yeah, man.
Yeah, bro. Or remember going to what movie we were gonna go see down there at War Parkway? We're gonna see what's that movie? Trespass when it first came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, go see Trespass, and we didn't even make it into the movie theater, man. Come on, bro. It's just like, man, you know, to all them guys, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. But you deserve it. But I'm sorry.
You used to be able to throw hands and that'd be okay. That was enough. Nowadays, nobody knows how to throw hands anymore. Nobody wants to throw hands.
In school, man. Remember in school, bro? In school? Golly.
It was
teachers just watching. Hey, we're not getting in that shit.
I don't know. Motherfuckers. They're big kids. They're not little kids. No, we don't want them.
We ain't with that. We don't want no part of that.
And people don't understand. When you're in a brawl, when you're in a fight, it doesn't last 10, 15 minutes. You're talking about maybe 2 minutes tops. That shit goes by. It seems like it's 10 minutes, but you're talking a couple minutes and the fight's over.
We've been in the 10-minute bangers, bro.
Yeah, long.
That was 10 minutes. That one we had was 10-minute banger, bro.
I mean, big fucking brawls between multiple individuals, but one-on-one, you squared up against somebody, you're talking a couple minutes max, tops.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? For real. Me personally, I can't even like now. I'll be getting winded. You know what I'm saying, bro? I just be thinking about it, dude.
Hey,
guy
man,
even telling me.
Hold up a second, man. Just stop. Slow down. You hit me too hard.
Yeah. Sir, but I gotta breathe, man. Give me a break. Give me time out. Time out.
Man, hold on. Where's my corner man at? I got a cut guy. Where's my water? I got none of that.
Oh, speaking of fights, I brought up an interesting subject right there. Well, I've been watching these Canelo and Bud little interviews and shit like that. Let me tell you, Bud Crawford, man, he ain't scared, bro. He ain't, bro.
No,
his confidence, his confidence, man. He's talking to Canelo like, Canelo, you're just a dude, which he is, but you're just another dude, man. And you don't put no fear in my heart, man. I think Crawford's gonna win this one, bro. I really do, man.
You got Crawford?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I got it as a draw. Just because I know there's gonna be a part two. Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, I got Crawford in 8.
No.
Put your money where your mouth is, but Crawford in 8. Crawford in 8.
Draw.
What?
It's going to go to the judges, bro.
You know,
I guarantee it
it
goes to the judges, and it's going to be a draw. One
really
judge is going to score that shit even. One guy's going to go for Canelo, and one guy's going to go for Crawford, and it's going to be a rematch. That's how they make their money.
Yeah, of course. But I was watching both highlights today of both fighters, right? And I was just doing my own little analyzing both fighters' style and stuff like that. Canelo is he's a one puncher, man. He gets you with that one crispy one, bro. You're going to sleep, bro. You're getting lights out, man, and he hits hard, man.
Canelo's got a harder hit, but he's also very patient. Crawford is very technical. He is like a surgeon when he's in there. Yeah,
man, bro. I mean, the only guy I've ever seen like that, man, is Floyd, bro. It's Floyd. I mean, him and Floyd are those type of fighters, man, where you just don't see ever. Like, if you see one, you're great. You're lucky. You know what I'm saying? You should be grateful to see greatness like that. You know what I'm saying? Real. And I think Terrence Crawford, man, he's just I don't know, man.
I think a lot of people have been sleeping on Terrence Crawford so much just because you hear so much about Canelo. You know what I'm saying?
Canelo's
if you don't know who Terrence Crawford is, you've never seen any of his fights, then you're like, who? And you're like, I don't know. I heard of Canelo. I know Canelo. Like, man, you need to check out Terrence Crawford.
Yeah, if you don't know Terrence Crawford, man, you need like my partner here, man. I let him watch. I showed you some of Terrence Crawford highlights today.
Yeah.
What do you think of? He's a scientist, man. A scientist, man. I mean, the way he just like picks you apart, man, with body shots, head shots, body head. I mean, I think Canelo, man, he's gonna give Canelo fits, man. I think Canelo's not used to it. He don't like the technical fighters, bro. AKA Floyd Mayweather. Let's just be real. You know what I'm saying? Floyd gave him the fits. You know what I'm saying?
He did. Floyd beat him.
Yeah, Floyd gave him the fits.
Controversial or not, Floyd won.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. I mean, come on, man. Floyd. Why do people say Floyd's not the greatest fighter ever?
You show me another undefeated fighter like Floyd Mayweather, and then you'll change my mind. Otherwise, no.
He's the greatest fighter ever, isn't he?
In my opinion, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's made the most money. He's had the most attractions. I mean, people hate him because he talks about money. Well, when you hate on him, he's making money off their hate.
He makes money just by breathing. He makes money just by living.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, he talks about money all the time. Well, you're talking about him talking about money, so you're making him money. Good job. Your job well done, Floyd. Good job. You know what
I'm saying? And even then, you talk about sports, you talk about football, soccer, whatever you want to call it. Them cats make some serious money and got some serious followers. You think like LeBron and Jordan and Mayweather, they got followers and money. These soccer cats, man.
Cristiano Ronaldo, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Even look at Shohei Ohtani. How much is this fool making? In baseball,
man. $700 million. $700 million, bro. $700 million. What the fuck? I couldn't imagine, bro. Steph Curry makes $50 million a year.
He's going to be a billionaire faster than LeBron was able to become a billionaire. That I guarantee.
Oh yeah.
Now, as an interpreter, as long as that motherfucker stay away from him, he'll be all right. Get that interpreter away from him.
Yeah, give me money, bro. Give me your bank account and shit. Leave him alone. You know what I'm saying?
Distance that.
Hey, can you imagine when he said that interpreter was thinking, oh yeah, man, he got so much money, man, he ain't gonna miss a couple million.
You tell me this Japanese man ain't gonna miss his money? Bullshit.
Every dollar, every penny, bro.
He knows. He's got
every
somebody.
dollar, every penny.
If he misses it, he's got somebody that ain't. So try to be sneaky with it, you're gonna get caught.
He might be the best player in baseball. He might be the best player in baseball.
I think right now, yeah. Right now, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's a pitcher and he's a fucking hitter, bro.
And he's good.
There he is.
I don't mean he's good.
He-
I mean he's good.
He'll get you a complete game. You know what I'm saying? All strikeouts, and he'll also get you in a season 40 home runs. What the fuck?
Yeah. Hell, and he'll win you a championship his first year with the club. What? Yeah, that really happened. And he's probably going to win again this year.
He got a ring. He got one.
I got the Dodgers. I got the Dodgers this year. I don't know if anybody else is on that same trajectory as me, but I've seen the Dodgers.
I got the Dodgers. I think the Dodgers are going to win it.
There's nobody that's even. I've seen the other teams. It's not close. It's not close.
Yeah, I really believe that, man. The Dodgers in this, man. I believe. But you made an interesting point when you started talking about soccer, man. You know, that's my shit right there, right?
These
guys.
You want to talk about international that eclipses all other sports? Soccer.
Neymar Jr., bro.
Whether it's Neymar, Messi, Ronaldo, it doesn't make any difference.
You just said the top three, the big three right there, bro. You know what I'm saying? For real. That Messi went from overseas to over here to the United States and still making $100 million a year playing soccer. What the fuck?
100 million a year.
A year, bro. 100 million. That's just playing soccer, bro. That's just soccer playing.
And I got soccer hats too. My Barcelona cap. FCB, baby.
You a Barcelona guy?
Oh, yeah.
I like Real. You know what I'm saying? I like Real.
I can't say anything bad about it. I like to see them both.
Yeah.
I like to see them both. And I like the Russian national team, but that's me.
Oh shit! You know the world. So you going for Russia in the World Cup this year? What coming up? Are you going for the Russia?
Hell yeah! I remember the last World Cup. We could have had it. We almost did have it. I was out there. They'd score a goal. I'd run outside. I'm like, oh motherfucker! I got another one. We got you.
We got you. But they got that problem. It's called the U.S. You got the U.S. That's the problem, bro. No?
Russia. I watched them. They just played the other day, and I was watching the game because I like soccer. A lot of people,
I like soccer.
I love soccer.
I like soccer a lot, man. I love baseball. I don't like
sports in general.
I hate that.
I don't do golf. That's not a sport.
I love golf, bro. I love golf, man. I that's my shit. But I don't like. I just can't understand that NASCAR shit, bro. I mean, it's like
everybody's going right.
You just going around
left, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Aren't you just going left? It's left, isn't it?
Left turn.
Left the whole way.
But there's a lot of skill that's involved in that. Now, watching the race and
the best part is start your engine. That's the best.
When I owned my Goodyear back in the day, they take us out. I've been to Indy. I've been to Daytona. Been to plenty of races and been out here to the Speedway to plenty of them too. And it's an awesome experience there live, but sitting there trying to watch it on television, I can't do it.
I rather like
watch.
I
rather be there live and stay wide awake. It's so fucking loud. It's fucking, you feel it in your body, all over your body. But watching it on TV,
I can't do it, bro. I can't do it, man. I just can't. I went to one at Kansas Speedway, bro. And let me tell you, man. Like I said, the best part of the whole thing was start your engines. And Speedway is the best experience. Is it? Texas what? Ever been to the Texas Speedway?
Texas.
You been there?
Speedway?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a chance to go. That's the best experience. I'm not a big fan of Kansas, but Texas.
She likes it, man. Me personally, man, I just can't really. I don't know. I feel like I need some difference. I need to get a big old thing of chewing some fucking and some Pabst Blue ribbon, bro. Those some chewing and some Pabst. I'm to go watch the races, bro.
The first race I ever went to, it fucked me up because I'd never been to a race and I didn't understand how loud. I'd worked on cars and been around vehicles my whole life and knew some guys that had some race cars and they built and helped them with that. But the cars there, when they started them up and I felt it, I'm like, oh shit! It's an experience like no other.
That's I like the start of the engine. You know what I'm saying, man?
And also give you a chance to go.
And hopefully we got some new subscribers over there that's sitting around in that tattoo shop there. All they got to do is hit that little subscribe
You just
button.
said so many. You ever had a pit pass, Max?
Yeah, I got him
Whatever
over
that
here
is.
when I was in Indy for the Brickyard.
You did?
Mhm.
See, he's like my boy. He's really like he's into everything, man.
You've got to have that full experience of it. Otherwise, it's not fun.
Yeah,
Well,
see,
you could see it. It's right. I'll move
Huh?
my head. Right there. I'm pointing to it. That's
okay.
Brickyard 400. For the
Oh, that is.
yeah, right there where I'm pointing at. That's the pit passes.
I see.
The suite passes, everything. And
Yeah, you got to have all that. That
yeah,
full-
I mean, yeah, when you go in like that and luxury boxes and shit like that, you got pit passes. You can go down, and you got
Yeah.
free alcohol and everything else. Unbelievable.
Oh, that's like having the suites at the Chiefs game, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get them luxury boxes up there at the Chiefs game, bro. Even though I'd rather be watching the game from the stands, dude, for real. At Chiefs
I'd rather
games,
be at home.
you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I'd rather watch it from with the people.
It's been a while. I haven't, since all this crazy shit, I haven't done anything. But
You ain't been to a game in a while, man.
not since 2020. What? Right around COVID time was the last time that I was, before I
Hey,
got
Max.
hurt, I was fine.
Check this out. I'm not trying to cut you off, but I do apologize. You know what I'm saying? But hey, so I got a couple of when I talk to you later on this evening, right? I got a couple ideas for you, man. I got a couple ideas that we can toss around, man, because I really enjoyed it. I think the people like this shit too, man. You know what I'm saying? But I got something I want to throw your way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, give me a call on that. You know what I'm saying? I was just thinking about that now. I just wanted to say something before I forgot.
Are we still? You still want to come on tomorrow night?
Let's do it, man. Let's do it, man. Shit, hey, I'm with it.
Like I said,
You know,
I'm in the
what
habit
time?
of it. I'm going, back to the same way I was. Just find somebody that I really like and enjoy and have been friends with for more than half my life, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
love and trust like you. And I know
Yeah.
that you can, get
Ain't
there
nothing
and-
you can say that I can ever ain't heard before.
well, there's one thing I can say that you never heard before, and that's me dropping N bombs. I don't do that. I've never.
Nah,
done
we
that.
don't
It's
do
not
that
me.
shit. Nah, we don't do that shit. Nah.
It never gave me when we were hanging around with thugs and criminals and doing whatever. I didn't even do it then. It never gave me
Bro.
any kind of special privilege to be able to do it.
Hey, we brought the hood to the suburbs, bro. Brought the hood to the suburbs, man. That was crazy.
Country to the city, city to the country. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I got somebody that I might have on the show with us, man. Not just he'll be like a guest. You know what I'm saying? He has a lot of interesting subjects, man, topics. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna be all right, man.
When I came on after the fight on Saturday night, I had almost 1,000 people watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up, man? I think tomorrow's show is gonna be great, man. We're gonna have a good time with this, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a good time. I'm having a good time anyway it goes. I love it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying because I get to communicate with somebody and I'm isolated.
Yeah, man.
all of that
Shoot the
by
shit.
myself. So for me, this is amazing.
Tomorrow we're gonna talk about Bigfoot, bro. Tomorrow's subject Bigfoot.
You want to talk about Bigfoot? Oh,
Yeah,
we'll talk about
that's
Bigfoot.
why. The Yeti.
We
You did. Shit.
Hey, I've said this. We can save it for tomorrow's show and start wrapping it up here and start
All right.
pumping the brakes
Yeah.
a little bit. And we'll fucking
Huh.
park the bus. But as far as
All right.
Bigfoot goes, I'll say this: if Bigfoot was real, the government would have that motherfucker in every zoo across the country, and we'd all be buying little baby Bigfoots. We'd all have a baby Bigfoot as a pet. They'd be in the zoos. You'd have a little baby Bigfoot.
But how do all the
domesticated.
satellite technology, all this technology we have, and we don't have one fucking clear picture of this Bigfoot motherfucker? Oh,
Nope.
you know what I'm saying?
He can't be that good. Like you never seen a pile of shit from a Bigfoot. I mean, this motherfucker's got a shit, right? That would be a huge pile of shit from a 10-foot, 2,000-pound creature. I would imagine, right? There would be like
You would think
you'd have to eat a lot also if you're that big, right?
And what does he
they
eat?
go out
Leaves,
hibernate,
leaves
they
and
eat.
berries and fruits and shit? What does he eat?
Yeah,
Berries
like,
and
is he eating his own shit now,
We-
too?
but we'll
Like,
leave
he's
that
covering
subject
up
for
his own
tomorrow, bro. You know what I'm saying? That'd be a fun subject for tomorrow, man. You
We
know
could
what I'm saying?
do Bigfoot and aliens and
Ooh, I like
whatever.
aliens.
We'll go over the little sports talk.
I got a
and then
whole thing about aliens, bro.
here we go. Now we're talking. That's what I want. I want a paranormal person
Yeah.
also. That's,
Yeah.
I'm into that kind of shit. I like that. I like
Hey,
talking about
We
it. I
can
think people like to talk
speak
about it.
aliens and creation of life and all that shit, bro. I'm with you, bro. Let's do it.
Let's
Let's
do it.
You know what I'm saying?
7 o'clock sound
Yeah.
good?
7 o'clock, you with me, brother.
All right. You folks heard it. 7 o'clock every night. We're going to be here. I'm going to be here. Tony's going to be here. One way or another, we're going to be here. Weekends are optional. Whatever. Everybody's always welcome to come on whenever you want. And before
somebody to finish the tattoo. If there was.
before we head out, let me give that plug to Grassroots KC, grassrootskc.com.
Grassroots
If you want
KC, boy.
finest, kindest, meanest, greenest, you go to KC, grassrootskc.com. Use code MAX10 at checkout and save 10%. Who doesn't want to save money? Especially now when everything's
Especially
expensive.
smoking weed.
No doubt. 100%, 110% money back guarantee. There's no place we don't ship. We don't care if it's legal or illegal where you live. That's not our problem. We got the licenses to ship to wherever. If you don't have the fucking permission, that's on you. But we're going to ship it to you one way or the other. We don't give a fuck. That's just the way it is. That's the plug for the Grassroots KC. And
Grassroots, baby.
meantime, put Tony and myself back on here. I am Mad Max,
Paris, man.
and this is the Jump Off Variety Show with Paris and Max. And we'll be back again tomorrow night. Everybody and anybody is welcome aboard the ship. It ain't sinking. It's just going to take off. Like, boom! Big hit, baby.
Shit. You already know, bro. Shit.
All right, we out.
All right, boy. Love you, bro.